that's going into the 32 raffle car. So as I've said previously, all the components are all provided by Australian Rod and Custom Components. This is one of their independent front ends that they supply. This one's specifically for a 32, but we have in the past put some of these products into a Model A and also a 34, so they're fairly universal. As you can see, good quality polished, nice thick material too, the top and bottom control arms. This one's going to have slotted and drilled rotors. We will actually be upgrading this one ourselves with some Willwood calipers, but Rod and Custom Components do supply them with a cast iron caliper standard. So coil over shockies, generally rated to the weight of 32 Ford, with a V8, etc. So rack and pinion steering, you do have an option on these ones of a power steer or manual steer. We've chosen to go manual steer because we're going to run a fairly narrow sort of tyre on the front end. So good product, and handles well and fully tunable, and wheel aligning is fairly straightforward on them through the top arms here. So yeah, good product. Run through a couple of things on the fitment of the independent front end into the chassis. I kind of think these are one of the easiest front ends to install when you compare them to, let's say, a 4-bar front end. It depends on whether you're a traditionalist and you want that I-beam style front end, or you want something like this that probably handles a little bit more like a modern car. As I said on a previous video, we've chosen to leave the original style cross member in the front here, just for the pickup points of our radiator, etc. So with the front end, they're a simple process in that in the cross member here, they actually give you a significant amount more material in here, and then you just chop it to suit your needs. So quite simple for us, we just mark our centre line of where the front wheelbase needs to be. We then use a centre line on the front cross member here. We do our measurements, we cut out to that line and simply pull the front end up into the chassis rails, and then start to weld it off. At the moment, we're sending this chassis away to be have the body built on it, so for now we're just going to have that with the top weld along there. Later on it'll get fully seam welded down the outsides here, and also across the front of the cross member there. So once it's in, it's certainly in. Yeah, so fairly straightforward process, really only 2 to 3 hours involved to mount the front end in one of these.